Hello, Jerry Heron, LGB Patriots. I am working on a new video project and I would like you to be in that project. And what is the video? It is simply going to be a series of everyday gays stating in one clip, I'm LGB, I'm not trans, I'm not queer. And what I'm going to do is reach out to as many everyday gays that are separating themselves from the TQAI plus fanatics and being able to stand up and be counter to those fanatics and saying basically, we want a divorce and we're taking the divorce and we're keeping the kids and we're keeping the dogs and all the rest of it, but we are not going to be part of the Rainbow Pride poison or whatever it is, the transgender agenda that's been going on, because at the end of the day, we're all going to be blamed for it. So basically what I want you to do is to simply state, big smile, you can say your name or you can give me your name. I'm not going to use surnames in this, and just say, I'm LGB, I'm not trans, I'm not queer. Big smile. Now, I have a conservative acquaintance in the UK who will not use the term LGB. He's very comfortable with saying, I'm gay. And obviously if you're bi, just to say I'm bi. Whatever term that you are comfortable with that's nothing to do with the TQ and all the rest of it, then I'm with you. Okay. So this is not about status. I am going to reach out to as many people that I'm in contact with on social media, whether they know about me or not. I will reach out to them. I will invite them, some of them simply for respect for the amount of work that they've done for an awfully long time for gay acceptance, gay civil rights, and gay equal rights. I don't say gay rights or trans rights, it's about equal rights. Whether they want to be included or not, entirely up to them. There is no real timeline on this, but the sooner that I get the videos from you, and I will post in there ways that you can send it to me, either through LGB Patriots in an email, or if you want to use Google Drive, or quite frankly, I'm going to create a sync cloud folder where you can upload. So a couple of the technical issues, I'm asking you to do it in portrait mode. I'm asking you to do it in at least 1080 HD. I'm asking you to, when you start recording, count to 3 and then say your piece. And if you screw up, count to 3 again, say it again until you're comfortable. And then when you finish, big smile, and then count to 3 again. Now, the couple of seconds before, the couple of seconds and then gives me editing room on Final Cut Pro, the software that I'm using, so that I can use transitions if I decide to use transitions. So what's the point of this gay divorcee? Unless you're living under a rock in the last 10 years, and particularly in the last few years, you will have noticed that the gay civil rights with the TQAI people is being used as an assault weapon against civil society. And at the end of the day, we're going to be blamed for that. And I think this is high time, and I'm into my 6th year, nearly ended my 6th year of campaigning for exposure of what's going on, warning people what's going on, quite frankly, falling on mostly deaf ears. But this is the time that you need to separate yourself. You need to stand up and be counted and say, I am not part of this agenda. And I think it also would be a great example of just seeing roles of everyday gays and in separation from the crazy pink hair and, plucked piercings, fucked, TQ craziness. The senior gays, which I call the gray gays, the Fred Sargent, sorry Fred, Jeff Cleghorn, myself, and there was, Bev Jackson in LGB Alliance, are the ones that know what it was like in the 1970s, and anyone who was out and gay any time before 1969 know how hard it was. And we're basically being tagged by other countries, starting in the Eastern Bloc, as LGBTQT as an extremist organization. I'm not queer. I know what it's like to be called queer. I know what it's like in London to have come outside of a gay pub at closing time, 11:30, and have a group of skinheads from the National Front ready to beat you up. Skinhead Nazis calling us queer. And then when you called the Metropolitan Police, you were the problem. They just told you to go home. And then you had to walk between the gay pub and, the underground station, and hopefully you didn't get beaten up. To me, the word queer is the first word that you hear when they have identified you in public, and the last word you hear before you've been beaten senseless by these people. It's not a compliment. Most of us who haven't lost our sanity have rejected that word. The word transsexual, you cannot transition your sex, you cannot transition your race, you cannot transition your species. It's a ridiculous fantasy. We're not transsexuals, and quite frankly, the transsexual is not even a sexuality, and it's certainly not a gay sexuality. So this is the opportunity, and this isn't about whether you're left or center sane or right or conservative Christian, or a complete socialist. This is about standing up and going, this is not what we campaigned for from 69 onwards. We wanted a place in society. We didn't want to destroy society, and they're destroying society. So this is an opportunity. So please think about doing this. I'm hoping to get as many people on, and it literally will be, you'll be on for 3 seconds, and it literally just, as long as it say, hello. You don't even have to say your name. It's just that I'm LGB, I'm not transsexual, and I'm not queer. Any which way you want to do it. You want to be creative, because Rudy, I know you want to be creative. I know the marvelous Mr. Menno, and I've already reached out to him. We'll probably want to do something creative. Great. Not suppressing it. This is about you. This is about LGB. This is not about me, and it's not about LGBT patriots, even though it's being put out there. Now, if you want to include your branding in that, then supply me with your logo, and I will float it into the video and go from there. So anyway, thank you for watching. Let's see how many people we can get involved with this. I really appreciate it. Thank you.